What's going on, everyone? Trust the Buzz here. If you are new to the channel, just know I make daily Charlotte Hornets content. So if that sounds interesting to you, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, because that's the best way you can support the channel right now. If you can't tell by the thumbnail or title of this video, in today's video we're going to be talking about LJ Figueroa. I've had a lot of people talk about, telling me to talk about him and things like that. I had to do my research, but obviously we've seen the guy. Basically, I don't think he's missed a shot in summer league. So of course I had to do a video just introducing him to the Charlotte Hornet fans. So I've done videos like this for Mark Williams and Bryce McGowens as well. And these videos aren't going to really be stat based. It's going to be what I see. Granted, I'm going to include some stats, but it's just going to be more like the eye test and what I think they're good and bad at and things like that. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So LJ Figueroa, he's a 6'6" guard, so he's definitely like big. 6'6" is something that the Hornets need, especially at the guard position. He can dribble the ball on his own, but he's not much of a passer. Not saying that he doesn't look to pass, but it's not like he's going to necessarily run the offense with his passing. Pass guys open is the best way I can put it. However, he does have eyes in the back of his head, and he is a willing passer. We saw last night against the Lakers. I think he was like going up for a shot, kicked it over to JT Thor, and then we've seen him like look down court, pass it to Tyshawn Alexander, who I'm doing a video on next. And Tyshawn Alexander did what he did and tied the game to send it to overtime. So he's more than a willing passer. Like I said, he's not someone to run the offense, or well, he can run the offense, but he's not someone to really pass guys open like LaMelo or Rondo or players like that. But he's more of a passer where if you're open, he's going to get you the ball. But the Hornets need that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Not everybody needs to be able to be Jason Kidd out there. So it's good to have someone that's a willing passer that is also able to find the open guy. And so let's talk about his shooting, since he basically hasn't missed from the field. He actually isn't that good of a free throw shooter, I'm sorry. He's actually not that good of a free throw shooter. He's the highest I think he's ever shot, and that's between college and the G League, is like 72%. So it's actually kind of strange considering that his three-point percentage is always pretty high. And by high, I mean like 38%, 39%. And then his actual field goal percentage is like 44, 45, which those are good numbers. Those are really good shooting splits, especially for a team like us. We just need someone to be able to put the ball in the hoop, and that's exactly what he is good at. So I know I said that like he's not someone that can pass people open, but he is definitely a playmaker. He is definitely someone that can run the offense. And so by that, I mean, because you may be wondering, since I said he can't pass people over, how can he run the offense? But what I'm saying is he's able to create dribble penetration, and then he's able to kick it out. So those are the type of things that he's good at. He's really good at attacking the basket. He's really good at shooting threes. He's really good at catch and shoot. He's a really good offensive player. And on defense, let's not, I know I'm talking so much about his offense, but it's hard not to when he hasn't missed a shot in summer league. But on defense, he does have a little bit of trouble staying in front of people, but he doesn't get off people. So by that, I mean, there may be someone that can do a couple moves, get by him and things like that, but he's quickly back on them and able to affect their shot. And that's one thing I really like about his game, is that he does not give up. So there was things like, I know I mentioned in my video talking about the very first game of summer league, that players was just kind of lackadaisical and letting them go out, letting players shoot and not really closing out on them. He doesn't do that. Even if he gets blown past, he is able to recover and defend the possession. And typically I say blown past, but it's not like people are just easily getting by him. It's not easy. That's how he's able to recover so fast, is because they may get a step or two on him, but he recovers so quickly, he's back in their face, and then they have to do something else with the ball. So I really like that. And then like I said, with his size and a little bit of coaching, I think he can be a really good defensive player. It's just his angles. That's really what his defense struggle with, is the angles. I think he hedges a little more to the side, a little bit too much, but it might be because he can recover quickly. But we know better players that can come back to bite you. But I'm not mad at it. I mean, he's doing his thing for sure. Like I said, he makes it difficult on everybody. I'm not saying he's an elite defender, but he's an effort defender, and those are the type of defenders you can make good or elite, or what I'm saying, like above average, things like that. And that's all you need. If you can get a bunch of guys who are just willing to defend, it helps your defense out tremendously. Now, on the defensive end, he's also a really good rebounder, which works out for the team. So I'm speaking as if he he was with the first team, and I don't actually know how that would go. I mean, I could see them calling up Bryce McGowens and then having him be a two-way, or vice versa. But he's a really good rebounder. So all his skill sets I'm going to apply to the first team and not to the summer league, just because while he is in summer league right now, the whole point of me doing this video is that I do hope that one day he gets to run some, run time with the actual Charlotte Hornets. So like I said, he is a really good rebounder, which works out for the team because we are a team, like a rebounding team. And by that, I mean everybody is going to try to get rebounds. You have LaMelo who gets rebounds, Terry who gets rebounds, Oubre who like can get rebounds, PJ, and now Mark Williams, Mason Plumlee. So as a team, we like to rebound. It's not like we have like well, I know he's on a different team now, but let's just say Rudy Gobert in Utah. He was the rebounder. Other guys would get rebounds, but most of the time Rudy Gobert was the rebounder, which why he would have like 20 games, 15 games, things like that. Our team, we rebound as a whole. Now with Mark Williams, I can actually see that changing a little bit, just because Mark Williams is actually pretty aggressive on the boards. He just needs that a little bit more weight. But this video is not about him. It's about LJ Figueroa. But anyway, LJ Figueroa is a really good rebounder. Like I said, it works out for the team because it can be team rebounded, and that's what we do best. So once he gets the ball, he can kick it out to LaMelo. LaMelo kicks it out to the corner to Kelly, and hopefully Kelly drains the shot. Things like that is like kind of what I see for him. Because, like I said, he can create dribble penetration. So I've seen him, take the ball off the rim on a rebound, take it down court, and then make a play like that. So LJ Figueroa is just, he's honestly a perfect player for the Hornets. Almost like a big wing that can also play like a guard. That is something that would really help the Hornets out a lot. Now, without LaMelo, they're still not a real true playmaker. So I would like to see them add a true playmaker, and neither him, by him I mean LJ Figueroa or Ty-Shon Alexander, are real true playmakers, but they're willing passers. And like I said, at least for LJ Figueroa, he can take the ball off the rim and go coast to coast and then make plays like that, between just being able to penetrate the paint, able to kick it out to guys, and he can also finish through contact. I know I'm talking about how much he can kick it out, but he can finish through contact. We've seen him do it. I can almost say time and time again, even though it's just 2 games of Summer League, but we've seen him do it. So he's just a really good shooter. He can catch and shoot, spot up, it doesn't matter. He's a good shooter, and I like LJ Figueroa. I hope that he does find some run with the actual Charlotte Hornets. But that does it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm at like 168 subscribers, so make sure you go ahead and hit that like button, because that helps support the channel, as well as subscribe if you are new, because we're trying to build a community. You don't have to be a Charlotte Hornets fan. I follow a bunch of pages, podcasts, things like that talk about more than just Charlotte Hornets. So I just like to hear about basketball. So if you're one of those people, go ahead and leave a comment. I respond to all comments. I had a guy today, he kept telling me like, talk about LJ, talk about LJ. Here you go. I wish I could remember your name. I might put like the comment here. But I'm going to do a video about Ty-Shon Alexander, and I'm going to release the LJ Figueroa one today, and then tomorrow you'll get the Ty-Shon Alexander, because I believe the Charlotte Hornets have a 2-day break. So I think that would do good for daily content, unless some news come out, so then I'll talk about that as well. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.